Hello, empowered chefs. Welcome back to my channel if you are coming back, and welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. I'm Tara. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is why should you choose me, right? And I spoke a little bit about, well, actually quite a lot about why this exists. So that video, why does this even exist? You can find that in my playlist, or you can find that in the annotation at some point. So I've told you about the business, I've told you what the goal is, and now it's why should you choose me? So I'm making this video. This is something that's new that I'm doing. This is obviously a new channel. The Instagram that's linked to Empowered Chef, that's also new. Basically, it's all new, as in no clients yet. I'm not coaching anybody yet. But I wanted to have this video, I don't know, so people could know why they should choose me as their coach over somebody else. I can't even say over somebody else because I can't speak for other people. I don't know what they offer. I don't know really about them, but it's not about that. It's about me in this one, selling myself. Okay, so I don't want to obviously do too much of an intro. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what that means. So I'm just going to go straight into the point. Start off with the first point that I actually have written down, and it's that my aim is to empower and not to teach. So by this, I mean, I am not trying to teach people how to cook. Really and honestly, I'm not a teacher. I'm also learning. I am a big learner. That's one of like my favorite things to do, is just discovering something new. Every day I try to learn something new. It can be something as small as, you know, I'll hear a word that I don't know what it means. I'll look it up straight away. I do that, by the way, constantly, actually. If there's any word I don't understand, I will look it up straight away. So it's little things like that where I just have this thirst for knowledge. And part of that thirst for knowledge for me includes sharing that. That's why my YouTube channels exist. Really, it's just about me learning and me sharing the things that I'm learning with the world, or with whoever wants to learn. It's actually a thing I have a bit of a problem with in my personal life, where I just want to share everything I've learned with people, but not everybody's interested in the same subject as you. Like, not everybody really cares about the same things that you care about. So that's why I have now these different siphons of areas where, you know, if somebody wants to know about that stuff, they can just watch the video, because, you know, then I'm not forcing my newfound knowledge on people that don't want it, but rather actually sharing it with people that do want that knowledge. So that's really where the first thing started. Was it's about empowering and sharing rather than me teaching, because I'm not teaching you. Like I said in my video, about why this exists, I explained in there, I don't believe I have to teach you, because I feel like you already know. I feel like you already know how to cook. And I feel like if somebody is seeking this type of service as well, I mean, you're probably seeking it for a reason. So that's point number one. I empower, not teach. The other point was who I am specifically. So me. When you're choosing a coach for anything, obviously, literally anything, you're choosing that person. So this isn't obviously going to be the same type of thing as buying something from somebody's, even if it's somebody's online, like personal choice, you know, choosing their outfit or whatever. It's a little bit different, because obviously you're buying the clothes, and most of the time you're judging the clothes, and what you're getting is the clothes. Whereas with obviously a service like this, you're essentially buying me. You're essentially buying something that only that one person can provide you, because you're buying them, right? And this is one of the other reasons why I created this channel as well, was I want people to actually get to know me. I want people to get to see what I'm like, you know, the way I communicate, the way I talk about things, the way I explain things. Because at the end of the day, if you don't resonate with me in these videos and you don't resonate with the way I produce information, or the way I explain, the way I talk, the way I just do things, if you don't resonate with that, then of course don't choose me as your coach, because this is me. So if this doesn't work for you, like what you're seeing now, if that doesn't work for you and my vibe doesn't work for you, then I would, 100% suggest then I'm not the coach for you. So one of the reasons that you should pick me is if you resonate with me, is if, like I said, these videos, like the way I am, the way I talk, if that resonates with you, then you should pick me, because again, this is exactly who I am, and this is what I'm like, and this is just, how I operate. So you should choose me if you resonate with these videos and you resonate with my whole vibe. The next point that I have is care. So this one sounds obviously just like a buzzword. This just sounds like, oh, I care about da 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 da, like, what everybody in business would do. But I genuinely care, to the extreme of, I mentioned that my love language is acts of service. I think that's why cooking and feeding people is such a big thing for me. It's such a big spiritual thing for me. It's something that lifts me up. It's something that brings me joy. And I'm now really loving just learning about the actual science now behind food. Like, I cooked intuitively for a while without really knowing the reasons of why, adding salt at a particular stage or adding a certain type of salt will do something to the food, or, why that meal always feels like it's just missing a little something, and why acid then plays a big part in, in that type of thing. Like, I genuinely care about, again, it goes back to that learning thing. I genuinely care about learning about why things happen the way they do, why adding this to that makes this taste elevated, or why this taste will cancel that out. I'm in that space now where I'm learning all of these actual scientific things and scientific reasons behind food and behind cooking, because like I said, it's been something I've just been doing intuitively for a while, and I just care so much about the quality of food in terms of like the quality of what we're feeding ourselves, in terms of the experience and the journey and everything there is to do with food, and our consumption of it. I care so much about that entire genre, I don't even know what to call it, that it's so hard for me to not want to share this knowledge. That's also why this business got born, why it's a coaching business rather than just me, doing these YouTube channels and just talking about food. I care so much about actually making sure that these videos have a practical side to them as well, and have a way for me to be able to bring it to you as well, rather than just me sharing my love and just sharing the experience. I actually want you to be a part of that experience, which is why the coaching thing was another way I could do that, another way to connect with individuals on an actual personal level, and for me to be able to work with people and not only, like I said, help empower them to get to the point where they are also cooking intuitively, and it's just second nature almost. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to get into these stagnant things where you end up having the same food over and over again, because your brain is just, I don't even know, fogged, and you can't think of things that you enjoyed eating and all of that. Like, I genuinely care about getting people back at the table, about just the absolute joy of putting that forkful, spoonful, whatever full in your mouth, and you're just like, oh my God, I made this, I created this, I made something beautiful. It's yeah, I think I could go off on a tangent about that one, but I genuinely care about this topic. I genuinely care about this subject, and the more people I can reach, which is why, again, which is why I do the video, because obviously you won't be able to coach every single person, but I just want that opportunity to work with people that are just as passionate as I am, and also just, yeah, they want to get their groove back when it comes to food and comes to cooking. And I think sometimes just having someone else helps. Genuinely, I think sometimes it helps you get out of your own head. Somebody else could say something really obvious that you're just like, oh yeah, I didn't even, I was too in my own head about it to think of it that way. So that's where I come in, like a partner, like we're doing it together type of thing. So yeah, that's another reason why you should choose me. So the next point is the personalization and the customization of the program. So it's even weird calling it a program, because at first I genuinely was going to write it like a program. I was going to, put points and create a program, but I was really struggling with it. I was like, why can't I seem to I can't put everything down. Like it was really hard to actually create something. And I think I realized it's because I can't really create one thing, because it's not a one thing fits all. People's motivations are different. People are also at different stages. I know probably some people will maybe even just want a couple of sessions just to say, hey, I've already got a lot of this knowledge behind me. I already know about the science and stuff like that, but I've just gotten into a rut, and they just need, somebody to help them clear the fog again, to just reignite that prior knowledge that they had, or that prior I don't even know what the word is, just that priorness that they had around food, and they just need somebody to help them switch that back on. So that will be one type of client, and there'll be other types of clients that are perhaps on the completely other side of the spectrum, where they're like, okay, I don't really consider myself much of a cook at all. I just cook, the normal basic stuff every day, and I just need, somebody to really help me find that intuition that we all have. And again, it will just be about helping that particular person find that again, and just gain that confidence in themselves, in their cooking, and then you let them go. And then there's going to be everything else in between, and every other nuance that I've not even thought about now. So that's why I really struggle to write a program, because I don't think you can't really write a program that will encompass everybody. So this will be completely personalized and customized, and one program won't be the same. It will literally be based on you. I want to work with you specifically. So that's one thing you can expect from me, is everything will be personalized based on your needs and your wants, where you are, and basically what you want to get out of this. So and my next point after that was saying it will be led by you. So it'll be led by you in the sense that, again, I'm trying to ignite the thing that's already in you. I'm just trying to fan that flame, and make those embers back into a roaring fire again. I'm trying to help build up that confidence for you. But I can't really do that if I'm just telling you what to do constantly, and it's, oh, this, da, 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 da. Because it's not about doing things my way. It's not about following the things that I follow to a T, because again, that's my way. That's how I do things. That's my intuition. So it has to be led by you, because it's your intuition we're igniting. It's your embers that we're inflaming. It's all about you. All of it, it's about you. So it will be led by you in the sense that I will be following your lead in regards to, again, just because we've started one way doesn't mean it needs to follow then just that passage. Because it will be all customized on you, it will mean I'm following your lead, and I'm like changing things and finding out things. And if we have a particular one, I'm going to give an example here, just so it's not very vague. And yeah, sometimes it's frustrating when you're watching something like this. It's like, give an example, because I don't know what you mean. So a great example would be, for instance, like I said, I've been learning a lot about the sciences now, behind certain things. So if I had a particular person that was like, look, I just have this thing with salt where I don't like salt, I grew up not liking salt, I don't understand it, da 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 da. I would then go, okay, so this is about flavor profiles, this is about this. And if it's something that I need to fill in the gap for, I'll then go, for our next session, I'll make sure, okay, I'm learning about this thing that you want to learn about more. Salt, I'm now doing, the work for you in that sense, to then just bring the knowledge that you need. But again, it's led by you. I'm just here to help facilitate. Which actually leads me to another point about why you should choose me specifically is, I've always had this thing about research. Because I love learning so much, I'm obsessed with research. It's one of my favorite things to do. In fact, I find research relaxing. I really enjoy doing it. I actually really enjoy doing it. That's how I end up getting so obsessed with different topics and different things. And that's why, I think that's really why my passion for food and love has just grown organically and naturally, because once I know something, now I want to know the next, now I want to know the next. And research is a big part of that. So something that you'll get with me is will be paying for somebody to do research on the things that perhaps you don't really want to do research on, or you just want, the nice synopsisized version of that particular thing. So exactly like that example I just gave, if you wanted to know more about a particular it doesn't even have to be like a particular ingredient. It could be, I want to know more about, I don't know, Asian food or something. I don't know, I'm just plucking it. I could be like, okay, sweet, I'm going to go research more about Asian food. So now that can be a topic that we're doing together. That can be me using that knowledge that I've got from the research to now help you with that area. So this is exactly what I mean when I'm saying it'll be extremely personalized and it will be extremely customized, because it'll be about serving you. It's not about me, it's about me serving you and me being that person that's just helping with whatever you need help with in regards to food. So that also means that I will only be taking on a limited amount of clients at a time, because there's obviously no way that I'd be able to make it as customizable and make it as specific to the person if I had a lot of clients, because I still have a full-time job, which I love, and I don't want to give that up. I mean, not right now anyway. So I will be taking on very limited amounts of clients at a time to be able to give them my all and to be able to do all of the things that I want to do. Which leads me actually to another point of, I do not want long-term clients. I really don't. This service isn't about you starting with me and then, I don't know, then that's it for life, or that's it for like a year or 2 years or whatever. Nope. That's not what the point of this is. Again, it's about getting people, helping them, empowering them, helping them with their confidence in this topic, and then going, okay, that was the whole point. Now you can go. Because obviously once your intuition's turned on, it's turned on. Yes, you can obviously do booster sessions here and there. So let's say, you've now done it, and it's been going great for a certain amount of months, but then you start, I mean, it happens to the best of us. It happens to me too. But the way I go out of those ruts is that's when I bring in the food subscription boxes. I need to always be careful to not say their names, because we're not doing free publicity, especially when I'm talking about my own business. But that's when I'll start doing those food subscription boxes, because they really do help just I don't know, reignite things, give me ideas again, remind me of other types of foods, remind me of other cuisines, and just remind me of other things. So that's what I do. But some people, you know, will please use me for that if you need it. Even if it's just one session, I'll obviously have hourly rates as well, rather than just the I'll get to the packages later, but rather than the other packages, I'll also have hourly rates where you can just go, hey, I just need you for an hour, we just need to sit down, we just need to talk again, I just need that motivation again, and then we can go. So I'll have those, but I do not want long-term clients. That's not the aim of this. I think my longest block that people will be able to book is 12 weeks. Yeah, it'll be like a 12-week block that you can book, and no longer. Because yeah, I don't really think you need longer than that. And that 12 weeks, really, I'd only be encouraging people to choose the 12-week block if you are somebody that's literally like, right, okay, I'm almost starting from scratch here, go. So that one obviously will need a longer time, but I do not want long-term clients. So you should choose me, because literally my success will be based on your success. And I know that sounds cliche, that sounds like a buzzy word, because it's like, well, obviously, but for real, your success will be measured, my success will be measured based on the fact that you don't have people coming back because you've given them what they needed to be given, right? So that's another reason why you should choose me, because I do not want you as a long-term client. You can keep your money. I do not want it forever, or even for a very long time, to be honest with you. So that's another reason why you should choose me. I think that's pretty much it. You should choose me because I'm great. That's actually another point. I'm great. I'm passionate. And I genuinely believe I have something to give. I have something to offer. And you should genuinely choose me because I feel and believe very strongly that I will actually make a massive difference for you. And I'm going to work damn hard to do that as well. I will work really hard to do that, which is why I want it to be personalized. I want it to be customized just for you, because that's the whole point. That's even why this particular channel exists, because I wanted to find ways to share my love for food and what it brings us, you know, and what it is for us. Food is such a powerful thing, and that's actually another video I'm going to do at some point, is food and spirituality for me, because food is such a powerful thing, and I just want to share the joy of it with everybody that wants some of that joy. And yeah, and for selfish reasons, you should choose me, because please let me live my own dream. Let me live my purpose of sharing love and sharing joy, because that's what food is for me. It's love and it's joy. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Thank you so much for even just watching this video. Please like it if you like it. Please subscribe. I will say, I should probably have said this before I did the outro, but my website is under construction. The soft launch is going, I'm going to announce that soon. I don't really have a date yet. And the soft launch will just be the initial one where people can book me. You can book your consultancies sessions on there, but it's not available yet. It is coming. It's empoweredchef.net. empoweredchef.net. I'll actually have it written down here, but like I said, it's not ready yet. But I just wanted to get this out of the way, so when it's ready, perhaps I'll have some bookings already, because people have watched this video and they want to book me because I'll be great. I can promise you that you will get 100% from me. So if you're looking for a food coach, please do consider this my application to be your food coach. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you in my next video. Love, light, and wholesome food.